The turnaround by Wallace on the hook is good. Nice pass inside to Grant from Ryder. But Robinson over Wallace, who had a hand in his face. Now Robinson comes
after that game. A little bit more workmanlike for the Spurs against the Lakers. Not as much emotion.
Less than 48 hours after disposing of Utah, they're back to work against the Spurs, and the question is, what have they brought to this game?
You know why I think he's the best player in the game? It's plays like this. Watch him spin quickly, and watch the quick release and the foul, knowing
Ryder was open but missed. Grant follows, can't hit the putback, but Wallace can. Here's Robinson from Ellie in a crowd. Duncan, 5 on the shot clock. Avery Johnson from the corner. Robinson double pumps it up there. Wallace from Stoudemire overshot it, weaves his way back into the front court. Inside to Wallace, and Rasheed Wallace doesn't get the roll, but does get the... Wallace brings them to within 1. Here's Sabonis backing in on Duncan. Robinson comes over to help. And the ball is out of bounds to the Trailblazers despite the San Antonio protest. It's with Joe Crawford, who had a better view, and the call is reversed.
You can see Sabonis just having a difficult time finishing. Like when he came down, he might have hurt an ankle. He's really gimping around out there right now.
Duncan's fadeaway won't go. Sabonis waits for Anthony to untangle himself from Robinson. Now here's Wallace. After a very poor start, the Blazers now lead.
Shot.
6 for the Admiral. The jumper by Wallace is good. He's got a dozen. He averaged 25, so he's thrived against this team. Sabonis has it back. The hook. And the rebound to little Avery Johnson. A 2-on-1 break. Jackson on his right. Jaren Jackson missed the layup. Duncan follows.
The Spurs.
Wallace and Jackson in a 2-man game, which Wallace can't.
Malik Rose can't handle him down there, so out of the double team, the 3-point shot.
Sean Elliott dumps it inside, and Duncan is there to clean up the mess. Rasheed Wallace, Duncan with a hand on his back. Here's the turnaround jump hook, no good. Williams trying to save it and does. Nice play by Walt Williams. Ryder from Stoudemire. Outside to Wallace, who takes it to the hole for the slam. Wow.
How explosive was that? I think he got away with a little extra step. Well, Portland made a great energy play to get the second shot off the miss. And the second shot led to this. Isaiah Ryder with the finish, and Wallace takes about 3 steps and goes in and dunks the basketball. Bobby was almost behind the 3-point line, never even dribbled and dunked the ball. Violation was.
That is what happened. I thought he might have been hit with a rebounding foul, but it hit the clock above the glass, and that counts as out of bounds. Rasheed Wallace having a huge...
Ellie looked like he had the little set shot. He got that hand up and got a piece of it.
Tim Duncan looking for Robinson, finding him for the jumper. 2 in a row for the Admiral. Ryder coming over to help Sabonis with Robinson. Now hustles back to pick up Ellie. Duncan misses. Prior to today, he has been very efficient in the playoffs, averaging 15 points and shooting 53%. He also shot 53% against the Trailblazers in 4 regular season games while averaging 15. Duncan missed. In traffic, now works free. And the loose ball bounces to Rasheed Wallace, who may be hurt. He's grimacing a bit, and he doesn't catch up with his teammates very well as they come to the front court. So Portland asks for time.
That shoe up, so probably rolled an ankle over. Let's watch his right ankle. Right there, he just rolled it just a little bit as he tried to stop against Sean Elliott, who stopped quickly to pull up and shoot the jump shot. As he got the rebound, he motioned over to Mike Dunleavy, look, get me out of here, so they take a 20-second.
Duncan in the lane with the hook that drops to increase the lead to 7.
See, they're going underneath on that screen roll, so Avery Johnson can get in the lane, and Duncan on the weak side just punches in and posts up. Brian Grant has got to get in front of him down there.
Wallace double clutched it, banked it in.
Could Wallace keep it up? Could he keep scoring? Well, in this quarter, but as you said, Bob, only 2 points.
Duncan again.
Same set. This time, Brian Grant tries to get in front, and Duncan rolls out behind it, and he gets a nice pass. Good adjustment that time on the overplay.
Rasheed Wallace pops out and pops the jumper.
Off the ball.
Stoudemire nearly lost it, finds Ryder. Backing in on Ellie. Turns, double pumps. Duncan comes over, might have got...
Rasheed Wallace, after twisting his ankle, comes right out of the timeout and makes a very tough shot leaning in off the glass. And they go back to him once again. Little cross screen. He gets the ball in rhythm, steps out. And Rasheed Wallace has been terrific today with 20 points.
The foul. Grant against Kersey, out to Sabonis. Tried to get it back to him. Spurs poke it away and steal it. Jerome Kersey has it spill off. Duncan is there to follow.
You never give up on the play. Look what...
Spurs in a possible 2-for-1. It's Robinson. Way off. Stoudemire chases it down. Ahead, Wallace. On Indiana in round 1 and might not have gotten past that first round. As it is, they got something going against Miami and extended it against Atlanta. Here's Rasheed Wallace. 24 points already. Career playoff high.
Shoots to cut the lead in half.
Duncan screening for Johnson. Now gets it back from him and floats to the hoop and gets the roll. Wallace inside to Grant. Gets it back and fires a jumper. Could have been a... Tim Duncan immediately double teamed. Anthony there with Wallace. Duncan spins right by him, misses, gets his own rebound, and misses again, and there's a whistle.
They're going to call goaltending. What they're going to say is that Rasheed Wallace's hand came up through the cylinder.
Let's watch it.
Duncan with that quick spin on the baseline. This is twice he's done that. Missed little shots, but the great second effort. That was hard to see right there, and Rasheed Wallace does not like the call. Right there it is. That's a great call. Great call.
But this is their normal rotation. They use Anthony a lot. They have great depth at both guard spots.
Mike Dunleavy loves his defense and pressuring the basketball in the fourth quarter.
Duncan is wrapped up by Wallace for the foul.
It's Greg Anthony in this quarter.
Robinson double teamed. The whistle blows. The basket drops. He'll come to the line.
And David Robinson comes back out of the post. Anthony helps back. He hacks right there in the strength and power of Robinson.
Duncan to Robinson. Against 3 defenders, he scores.
David,
I like Walt Williams, shoots 44% from 3. The yield on that is the same as if you hit 66% of your 2s. There's a 2 for Wallace that makes this a 2-point game. Duncan, Johnson, Elliott misses the 3, and the rebound is taken by Grant. 1:52 left.
Go back to Wallace or Ryder. They're the guys that are going to deliver for you here. Wallace in the post.
Here he is, and there it is.
Tell you, he's wearing Tim Duncan out down there today. He's been unbelievable.
28 for Rasheed Wallace, who averaged a little under 13 in the regular season. And Duncan steps out of bounds. On the turnover, the Blazers get the ball with a chance to tie or assume. He also has 8 rebounds to go with his 28 points.
Well, out of a timeout, they needed a basket. They called a cross screen for Rasheed Wallace to post up against Duncan, and he delivers. And as a coach, you say, you know what? Until they stop it, we're going to do it again. They go back to it once again. He gets great position. Duncan gets a hand up, but he's so confident right now, he just turns and sticks it. Now, Bob, there's 15-second differential.
And it goes to Wallace. He finds Anthony. 15 seconds. 10 seconds as he starts his move. Out to Wallace for 2. That could have tied it. It bounces up over the glass and out. And it is. Now they'll just back away. Don't want to foul him. Duncan intercepts it. And the Spurs take game 1.